Did you know in Oregon that it actually used to be illegal to be a natural hairstylist without a cosmetology license, even though they usually just use combs, brushes, and rubber bands? But one woman who changed the law is now changing people's perception about natural hair, making her my next Women Crush Wednesday.
And I tell
Inside her small Portland studio,
I want a space that's like really intimate.
Amber Starks can see 80 clients a month who aren't spending hours under a dryer. Rather, they're celebrating what's already there.
For a lot of people, it's a display of who they are. Like it's a personification of their personality or their culture or their heritage.
She opened the salon 5 years ago that only provides natural hair products, classes, and styles.
They're grateful for a space that isn't that is for them, that caters to them.
Wearing braids, locks, and cornrows is as much a cultural tradition for some African Americans as it is to practice them. Amber learned these techniques as a child, but didn't plan to grow up to be a hairdresser.
Yeah, biology and anthropology is what I studied.
Except the self-professed scientist at heart got bored in the lab and started working for a nonprofit.
And then one of the things that popped up was the overrepresentation of Native American kids and Black kids in the foster care system, and oftentimes they're placed in families that aren't of their background. What can I give to the kids? And I just thought, well, I can braid hair.
Her talent would take off, but building a business can be expensive and time-consuming.
Somebody just says, well, you have to change the law, and I was just like, fine.
In 2013, Amber convinced lawmakers to create an exemption to Oregon's cosmetology license and allow natural hair stylists take a test about safety and sanitation instead of classes about dyes, straighteners, and scissors they don't traditionally use. A year later, she opened Conscious Coils and maybe even people's minds about the beauty behind natural hair.
It's not just like I'm doing your hair and I'm collecting your money. It's oftentimes about somebody's own person and how they're choosing to exist in the world.
She is just wonderful. She's also a rose queen, by the way. There are true examples of real-life consequences for Black people when they choose to wear their hair in a certain way, right? The styles have been long considered unpolished at work, and women in particular can sometimes feel pressured to buy expensive wigs or chemical treatments to straighten their hair. But Amber also provides consultations. She does some blogging. She even does one-on-one classes to encourage self-esteem and a healthier lifestyle. And we posted information to all of that on coin.com. And as always, if you know somebody like Amber who is empowering others, be sure to let me know, and they might be my next Women Crush Wednesday.